You're so difficult.
Yep.
Hello, and welcome to Saving People, Queering Things, the supernatural rewatch podcast where we talk about ghosts, road trips, and free will through every episode of the TV series Supernatural. Today, we are exploring Season 3, Episode 5, Bedtime Stories, through the theme of self-awareness. I am Sam, one of your hosts, and with me today is Jacob, here for Podcast Takeover.
You got it. So,
all right.
A little bit of small talk. How you doing?
Great.
Cool.
Doing great. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
A little nervous to be here.
How's the dog? How's the wife and kids?
I wish. Not there yet. We're not there in life yet. We got the dog down. That's the only part that I
doing that. I keep taking big drinks. I'm forgetting that it's
you're
whiskey.
Drinking straight from you're not drinking beer.
No, I'm not. Although,
you just take a big swig. I mean, you can, but
absolutely, I can.
You're an adult. That's your choice.
For the viewers at home, the listeners at home, it's whiskey with Canadian maple syrup in it.
What?
Maple syrup liqueur. So it's. Oh, you haven't tried this?
No.
It's so good.
Okay, so now it's time for our series recap.
All right, hold on. I'll get a timer for you here.
Wait, no.
Yep.
No, you're doing it.
Nope.
Yep. Here, I'm gonna do something for you.
All right, you ready?
Oh, shit. No, I don't know how to do this.
All right, you ready?
Wait, no.
3,
Nope.
2, 3.
Nope.
2. Come on, you gotta start. It's not just me. You have to do it too.
I think that as the host, I can delegate.
All right, you ready?
No.
3.
No, this is
2,
you. This is all you.
3.
No.
3.
No.
3, 2, 1, go.
Jacob?
The timer's going.
I'm in charge.
24, 23, 22.
Don't you love the recaps? You
We've
have
gotten
a whole
to
bit that you do with the recaps.
Yeah, but someone has to actually do the recap.
Nah, it's fine.
10 seconds.
It's fine. This is the chaos
5,
episode.
4.
People don't need a recap
3,
for real.
2, 1. All right, there's the recap.
Out of time.
All right, on to the next bit.
No, you got to do the recap now.
It's now time for this week's theme discussion. And this episode, our theme is self-awareness. Sam, I see you got lots of notes here, so why don't we unpack some of these?
So we're just going to totally... All right, cool. We're just skipping
We did it. We did the 30-second recap.
We did it. Well, we
both
did
refused,
a 30-second summary.
Sorry. We both refused to do the 30-second recap. That's what that bit can be called.
Great.
Sam and Jacob refusing to do the 30-second recap. All right, let's do it. Oh,
man.
Here we go.
I'm going to get kicked off. They're going to be like, Sam,
No.
you can't be a host anymore.
I've got an idea. We'll keep all of that in, but we'll do this as a bit, kind of. We're going to do one word back and forth at a time for 30 seconds. Or no, we'll do a minute because it's both of us.
No.
Okay. Or how about 45 seconds then? Split the difference.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
No.
I'll start.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Dean
and
Sam
go
to
a
town
that
is
haunted
by
a
little
girl
that
is
in
a
coma.
Then
they
find
her. We did it.
Oh my god.
All right, good enough.
All right.
Honestly, I would say that was pretty good.
Yeah. Now you know everything you need to know about the episode, listeners. You're welcome.
Yeah.
All the information right there.
It's now time for this week's theme discussion. Fuck. And this episode of our theme is self-awareness. This whole episode was I was just like shaking my head because it was so weird. And the show is just weird in general, but this episode in particular was just like so bizarre. All right, I got some notes here. So first one is arguing in the car. Sam says, "You're not dad." They both pause.
Wait, you're just reading my notes.
What? I mean, they're here.
Then, excuse you.
For both of us to use.
Sure.
Okay, fine.
They're not in like proper note form.
Okay,
they're just my thoughts. You can read them and then expand and see what I was trying to say.
Could do that. Or I'll just go to my notes. Okay. Yeah. I would say the one over it is like a good theme because the overarching feel of the episode is like it's a fantasy story about fantasy stories.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the whole episode is just self-aware because it's talking about fantasy stories that it's dealing with. So
yeah,
I've talked a lot. You go.
Okay, I'll go off of my notes.
Cool.
As you read my first note about arguing in the car and Dean's kind of, being the big brother bossing around, and Sam yells, "You're not dad." And then they both pause, and because I'm a Sam fan, I'm always watching Sam.
Oh, I wonder why.
Why, Jacob? Why do you think?
To the listeners at home, my co-host's name is also Sam. So
shock, surprise, alarm. Nobody knew that.
I just want the people at home to be on the same level as us.
Great. Very considerate of you. Good job. Yes, I'm always watching Sam. And when he said, "You're not dad," there was this moment in his face where maybe he regretted saying it because he was like, "Oh." And then it was interesting because, they both pause, and then you can kind of tell that Dean is thinking about his response, and he could have responded in a more sensitive way and being because he doesn't want to be like his dad. We know that.
Yeah. Well, I like that point because I think that shows growth in the characters because this is definitely, even in the few episodes that I've watched, this is a theme that comes up constantly of Dean kind of being this father-like figure to the two of them, essentially, of the two of them, being the father-like figure, trying to emulate his dad. Mm-hmm. And so I think this is kind of not a turning point, but a moment of realization that Dean kind of sees it as well. He's starting to notice those moments.
Yeah. But he doesn't deny it either in this moment. He kind of in a way doubles down on it and is well, I'm the oldest, so you have to listen to me.
I wonder if that's just his stubbornness of not wanting to accept that, his brother's right, because that's definitely an older sibling thing where if you're the old, for example, with me, with my younger sister, if she said something like that, I wouldn't say, "Oh yeah, sorry." I would say, "Well, okay, yeah, but I'm the older one. I'm the older sibling."
Yeah.
So I can totally understand that side of things.
Yeah. And that's just a trend with the brothers throughout the whole show is that there's always this dynamic of Dean being the older one and, you have to listen to me because I'm the older one and I have to protect you. And yeah. The sketch artist part, oh my gosh, I forgot. There are so many iconic moments in this episode. The sketch artist part is one of my favorite moments.
Pretty funny.
It's so funny.
Comedy gold.
Yeah, which is another really older brother thing where Dean is "Oh yeah, he's totally the sketch artist."
Oh yeah, I exhaled through my nose at that moment. It was good.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that when he showed the picture that it would be a really intensely well done photo or drawing, but I knew it wouldn't be, which is sad. But yes, I see your notes here. How would you feel? He said he killed my brothers. How would you feel? And Sam saying, "Can't imagine anything worse." Mm-hmm. What was your reasoning behind writing those notes down?
I think because, and this is also kind of a trend, and I know that I've said this on multiple episodes before, but often when they're both of them are talking to victims, Dean is just trying to just get there with the information, and Sam is more with empathizing with people, and Dean is kind of grilling the victim about what happened, and the guy's well, this person killed my brothers, how would you feel? Kind of you're being insensitive.
Yeah.
And then Sam is the one who's has that awareness to be yeah, you're right, can't imagine anything worse than that. And then the brothers also share a look when after Sam says that of being yeah, I can't imagine anything worse than having your brothers be killed.
Well, and that ties back to overarching stuff, right? Yeah, which I wouldn't have picked up on. So unfortunately, you have a pretty bad partner in that regard. So sorry about that. Anyways, moving on.
What else?
Oh, I'm going to find the big bad wolf, which is the weirdest thing I've ever said.
Yeah.
I like that because that's a very self-aware comment to make. That's almost a looking at the camera moment of and that's the weirdest thing I've ever said. You know?
Yeah.
It's he's not talking to Sam, he's talking to us.
Yeah. And I also thought it was funny too. I'm like, is it really? I mean, maybe up until this point it is, but
Well, I was even thinking of that, like even the episodes that I've watched, like, has he said weirder things? But like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, he probably says weirder things later on, but like, I don't like. I did hear that and was like, I don't know. That's not like a super weird thing to say, considering the things that you've done.
But here's the thing. I just thought of this now. A lot of the other things that he would say that we might be like, oh yeah, of course, like that's also a weird thing to say. That's maybe normal to him.
Yeah, that's true. Whereas this is like going in, because a lot of the things are to them are based on fact that they've done research on and learned their whole lives. Whereas to us, that sounds like cuckoo bananas shit.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're looking for things that are based off of actual fairy tales, that seems to them cuckoo bananas. So
Yeah, what a great point.
Thanks. Moving on.
We're doing such a great job.
I am noticing there's so little chaos right now, and that's why I'm trying to move us on so we can get to like
more chaos.
I guess so.
Okay, great.
Because like this is
Keep
the
going.
stuff that like I'm genuinely also interested in. Like, yes, haha, I'm funny or trying to be funny. No, I'm not funny. I'm trying to be funny and drinking a lot of whiskey and eating a cookie in front of my very sensitive condenser microphone. Sorry if you hear me eating. But like this stuff I genuinely do find interesting talking about as well, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to be on the podcast, because I think coming in, I think it's funny coming in as like a person who doesn't watch the show, but I also think it brings in interesting like perspectives and details.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
yeah.
Okay, you don't have to suck up every time I try to say stuff like that. Okay.
Why? I don't want people to think I'm a total ass. You know.
Why not? What you are though.
Well, I don't want people to think that. This is a show.
The listeners at home, as soon as this recording stops, we are the nicest people to each other.
We really are. It's true.
The best of friends.
Yeah.
But when the cameras are on, all bets are off.
Yeah.
Fisticuffs flying.
Yeah.
Smack talk gone. All right.
Yeah, we must sound like we hate each other.
Oh, absolutely. It's great.
It is great.
Okay. Sorry, what were you trying to say, but your post brain took over?
Well, we have this like episode, like not theme, but like, you know, the story of the episode is the fairy tale with the spirit thing. But then at the end of the episode, we kind of go into like more of the storyline with Sam and Dean and what's been happening previously, where Sam goes and summons the Crossroads demon, the one that made the deal with Dean.
Yeah.
And he brings with him the cult, and his whole plan is to like, you know, blackmail this demon into releasing Dean of his deal.
Yeah.
And the demon's kind of taunting Sam and, you know, being like, do you really want to let Dean out of the deal? And like, don't you hate being the little brother, being bossed around all the time? And she makes a lot of good points.
Yeah.
And, you know, Sam is telling her to shut up and getting more and more frustrated the more she goes on. And then she makes a comment about him protesting so much and kind of implies that like, you wouldn't be protesting so much if there wasn't some truth to it.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was like a interesting, like self-aware piece of like her being like, kind of seeing through Sam in that moment, but him really not wanting to admit or say anything about that.
Mm-hmm. Again, I can't say much on this because I haven't watched the rest of the show. However, there's a lot of those moments in TV shows where like the bad guy comes out, or this one, it actually caught me by surprise. I wasn't expecting, spoiler alert, by the way, I wasn't expecting Sam to shoot her. Like that actually caught me off guard. I thought that like, I don't know, he's going to like walk away or something. I don't know. But like, he was so determined to like almost
like prove her wrong
mm-hmm. and like do something, so like to not let her win the interaction.
Yes.
Even if it comes at a price later on.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to my fellow man for being stubborn. My fellow white cis man for being stubborn.
Yeah, those white cis men.
Yeah, we all suck, don't we? That was honestly like 60, like 40, 60 sarcasm.
Oh no.
White cis men suck. We all suck. For those who don't know, I'm a white cis male. And I like 60-40 suck, so it's fine.
Aw, give yourself a little more credit.
Okay, 50-50.
All right.
Thanks for sticking up for me.
Yeah, you're so welcome. Just keeping up this game. You know, we hate each other.
Why did I think eating a cookie during this using a condenser microphone would be a good idea?
I don't know.
Also,
I have
keep
like
putting...
a bowl of candy next to me that I'm so tempted to eat, but I'm using self-control because I'm like, that's gonna fuck up the
that's the problem
for poor Noah, who's
I had so many things to say when you were trying to make jokes, and I was eating my cookie, and I'm like, this is such a dumb idea. Also, to mention, I have put the cap back on the bottle twice, and I've taken it off to take a sip twice. So that's not a good thing.
Wow. So clearly you have no self-control.
You've seen that I put the cap on. I'm putting it further away from me.
All right.
Done.
Good.
Yell at me if I try to grab it again, because I am feeling it.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Let's move into the going meta section. We're going to be tracking lore, the Bechdel test, pop culture, and more. All right.
I don't know.
There's got to be some order in the chaos.
Yeah, well, hey, look how far we got. I mean, we wrecked a lot of it, but it's fine.
That's okay.
It's like driving a car in a video game. Like in Grand Theft Auto, if you drive a car in Grand Theft Auto, as long as you get to the destination, even if the car is all the wheels blown out, it's on fire, as long as you get there, it's fine.
All right. Yeah, great. I love that.
That's exactly how I feel about this.
Great. Perfect. Our car is burning, but we're still moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a burning pile of shit that we're driving right now, but it's fine.
It's fine.
All right.
Hey, we said at the beginning that this is a chaos episode.
Yeah, I don't know
what. If you stick around, that's on you. This was your choice.
Yeah.
You're still listening.
This is your fault, listener. If you're sticking around, this is your fault.
I take no responsibility.
All right. Well, let's actually move on, I guess, then.
Okay. Yeah.
So the Bechdel test. Unfortunately, two women do not talk to... Wait. Now I'm actually thinking back. Do any of them do?
Yes. Wait a sec. I thought it was a no, but yes.
Oh.
Because there's women and the old lady.
No, because they were talking about... Oh, wait. Does that count because he's part of the conversation?
Yeah.
It's not just the two of them talking. It's like he's kind of also part of the conversation.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right.
Because even when she's like stabbing him, that was a hilarious scene, by the way, of this old lady just like stabbing this dude over and over again
with this like Joker grin on her face.
Yeah, it was so believable. No, like even when she's killing him, they're talking about him. Like she's talking about stop killing him. Do you not want to die? Like,
right.
Don't kill me. Don't kill. If she would have said, don't kill me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it was even like, oh, did you poison us?
Yeah. They're talking about them together. It makes sense because they're together. Yes.
Yeah.
But at the point where she was killing him, there is an instinct in a person to be like, okay, that person's dead. I'm next. Mm-hmm. Don't kill me. Like the conversation should have turned from like, don't kill him to don't kill me.
Right.
But it didn't because, it's 2007 and women talking to women about something other than a man.
Yeah, that's not allowed. Who wants to watch that?
No.
All right.
All right. Well, moving on. That was sad.
Yeah.
All right. This one's in purple, so you have to talk now.
Okay, great. Thanks.
You're welcome. I just wanted to make sure you're on track.
Yeah, I'm good.
Being the host, by the way.
On the ball. Don't worry. I saw the color.
Constantly worried.
I was just waiting for you to stop talking.
Screwing this up this whole time, but that's fine. Go ahead.
All right.
I'm waiting.
Lore check. Initially, when the brothers hear about this, they think that it's a werewolf. Mm-hmm. And then they realize that turns out to be a spirit.
Are there any significant characters in the show before this, or maybe even after this, that are werewolves?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I want to know. I don't if it's spoilery.
I know. I'm trying not to give spoilers. Yes, there are werewolves throughout the show.
That are somewhat significant?
Yes.
Okay. I was just curious.
Werewolves are one of the pieces of lore, I guess, that is very consistent throughout the show.
Okay.
There are quite a few episodes and characters that come up.
Cool. Well, I mean, that's all you have for that, so.
Yeah. Anything to add? Did I miss anything?
Well, there's spirits. She's a spirit. Did they like actually confirm that that's what it was?
Yes.
Okay.
It was the
So it's
spirit of the girl.
The dead girl. Well, comatose girl who was very definitely dying.
Yeah.
Also,
but it wasn't her spirit. So it's I guess it's a little bit different than like normal spirits. You're cracking yourself up over there.
I'm so sorry. I just remembered about something really funny. You continue your thing, and I'll bring it up in a second here.
Okay. Generally spirits, like when they're dealing with a spirit, it's the spirit themselves who are like causing the chaos and killing people. Whereas in this one, the spirit is controlling other people.
Right.
And kind of putting them in this trance where they don't know what they're doing, which is, I don't know if I can't remember if that has happened before so far in the series.
All right.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
So it's kind of like a different situation.
Yeah, still a spirit, but the dynamics are different.
All right. So what I was cracking myself up about was the fact that they got this poor actress who played the daughter in the bed in the hospital, literally played someone in a coma for an entire episode and didn't do anything. Like, it was an actual person because there was a shot of like her side profile and you could see her eyes fluttering with her eyes closed. And I'm like, that poor girl was like, I gotta audition, or I got a spot in the Supernatural show. Oh, what is it? I play a girl in a coma and then she dies while in the coma. Like, I was hoping, literally the only reason I was hoping she would wake up is for the actress. So that she would get some sort of like acting other than her just laying there and being dead.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, that made me laugh so hard watching that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah.
All right, I guess moving on. Cool.
Moving on. Lost Cannon Jar.
Don't know what that means.
It's kind of like things that they like set up often with monsters that like happen once and then don't happen again. Aha, the bottle is being opened. Am I supposed to yell at you?
You're supposed to stop me, but
Jacob!
That one's on you.
Well, if I was in this vicinity of you, I would tackle you, but I don't have the capabilities of that.
Well,
unfortunately.
Maybe you should just be here. Maybe you should just be here more often.
Yeah, that's true. I should. Anyways, I don't think there's any lost canon. I'm actually not sure about the whole spirit thing. If there's another instance where spirits are, oh no, I think that's true. Spirits do control other people in the future.
Control other people. Cool. Well, I didn't have much for that, so
yeah.
Pop culture, obviously, the Grimm brothers fairy tales. There's even the book that the dad like read to her. Mm-hmm. You know, that poor girl laying in the bed.
Yeah.
Other than that, like there was how many were there? There was the three pigs and
Hansel and Gretel,
Snow White,
Cinderella.
Was this Cinderella? Oh, and
very
then
briefly.
Yeah, okay.
Cinderella was the one who was like tied up in the kitchen, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, my stepmother went crazy and had me up and yelled at me."
Okay, I didn't know that was one.
Yeah.
Oh right, because the pumpkin.
Yeah.
And the mice, right? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and then the Red Riding Hood, which cool. Glad that you didn't have to put it so on the nose that the girl was wearing like that stupid red sweater.
Yeah.
With the hood on, like she could have been wearing a red T-shirt.
Yeah, I know that would have been.
Yeah, like this just makes it too on the nose and too like dumb.
You're trying too hard.
I'm trying way too hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, it's a little excessive.
Like the coyote, like the Wile E. Coyote tattoo, like that, cool. That's like a little tiny little hint that this guy's playing like a that type of like a animal.
Yeah.
Like the wolf or whatever. But the Red Riding Hood, that was dumb.
Yeah. Dumb.
That was dumb. But I had mentioned this earlier, and it's probably going to get cut. But yeah, the whole kissing the frog thing and thinking about a prince, and then. I genuinely thought the frog was going to have something to do with it, but it literally didn't. It was literally in this whole episode just for this stupid gay joke.
I know.
That they made, which makes me mad. until
Yeah.
until Dean said, "Don't answer that," and I was like, "Okay, there's some ambiguity there." Then I was like, "All right, okay."
Yeah, I put that in as a note about kissing the frog because I was like, up until that point, it had been Sam making the fairy tale connections, and I thought it was funny that Dean was the one who like saw the frog and like thought about kissing it and making it turn into a prince, and was like, "Oh no, I'm not doing
And then,
that."
and then pushes the joke on Sam to be like, "Dude, could you be more gay?"
Yeah.
I'm not gay. I don't like men.
Exactly.
I like boobs and porn and women.
Yeah.
Manly man.
Yeah.
No, I thought, like, I laughed, but I laughed because it was like, oh, I can't believe. Obviously, of course, it's 2007, so they're going to have this joke in there. But, like, boy, would this not have gone over well. Even, like, 5 years from now, like 5 years ago, would have been like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
But then he kind of turned it around a little bit with the ambiguity of, like, don't answer that. And it's like, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Wow, we made it to the end.
No.
Yeah.
Episode mixtape. I don't know what the fuck this is.
This is the end-ish.
Why is
episode mixtape? I put my songs in.
What is the episode mixtape? I feel like I did it last time, but I can't remember.
It's just like a song or like.
Sorry, no, not for me. For the viewers at home that obviously don't know what this is. Just to refresh.
Why would they not know?
I don't know. Maybe it's the first time listener. They're listening to this episode for some reason.
So sorry. Yes.
Yeah, not for me. I know. But,
all right.
You know, for the people at home.
All right. Well, people at home, if this is your first episode, first of all, I apologize for the chaos. This is not how
why did you pick? Why did you pick this episode?
Yeah, maybe go back, listen to some other episodes. This is not.
You'll notice this one has a completely different title than all the other episodes. Not a reason to listen to this one first.
No, not a good choice. Not recommended.
But you know, for those at home that aren't aware.
Yeah, if you're not aware, episode mixtape is just like a song or a few songs that the hosts and guest hosts put together for the episode, and then they all get compiled after for the season. So then at the end of, in the season finale, I think, if this is wrong, Noah can just edit it out. Then we'll have like a season like playlist or mixtape per season, kind of the vibes of each episode that we do.
Cool.
Yeah. So for my mixtape choices, I have two. I have Control by Halsey and then Silent Scream by Anna Blue, which is kind of like a creepy song, which I thought was fitting. Jacob?
I have Overture Snow White by Frank Churchill and Larry Moray from the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs original motion picture soundtrack.
Amazing.
I mean, it fits. Actually. I could go from the Snow White and the Huntsman movie with Chris Hemsworth.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So Snow White by James Newton Howard. Put that in there. I don't even know how it goes, but it's called Snow White.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
All right. You want to read your green parts as we close off?
Sure, I guess so.
I suppose. Listen to your host. She's delegating.
You know what? Okay, no, I'm reading the purple parts.
Okay.
You brought this on yourself.
All right, fine.
Host, by the way, can't even delegate properly.
You're so difficult.
Yep. Honestly, I think we're under an hour, so they could literally just leave this entire recording in as for the. Oh
my gosh, can you imagine? Then it would really be chaos with sound.
Yeah, exactly. So Noah, notes to the editor. This is going to be the easiest edit for you.
Yeah, there you go. You're welcome, Noah.
Yeah, just upload the whole thing.
Yeah, you don't even have to do anything.
Abigail would be ecstatic. She would look at it and be like, wow, it's under an hour. That's awesome. And then listen to it and scream.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, wow, good job, guys. And then be like, no.
Yeah.
We're never allowed on it.
I think they would love it.
Yeah, I also think that they're fully aware that this is going to be a chaotic episode. I think we've both warned them multiple times.
From the start, we're like, are you sure you want us to do this?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They thought it'd be great. So this is on Abigail.
Yeah.
So.
It's their fault.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
All right. Make sure you are subscribed to Saving People, Queering Things wherever you get your podcasts. We'd love to hear from you. So if you've got a blessing you'd like to give a character or a theme you'd love to see explored, you can leave us a voicemail at queryingthingspodcast.com.
Damn it, Jacob.
I read my part.
You read my part.
No, I read my part.
No,
I said I was reading the purple part.
But we've just skipped over that's all for today. That's not going to make sense.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
Okay. I deal with difficult children all day long.
Yeah,
I need to come home and deal with another difficult
child. Yes. Yeah.
I'm going to put on my teacher voice for you. Just kidding. People get really mad at me when I do that.
Yeah, don't do that. I will.
Some of my friends will be like, Sam, put the voice away.
Yeah. I would leave the call immediately.
Okay. This is just chaos.
Yep. I already said my part, so you just have to say the first one.
Great. We'll just go completely out of order.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay.
Go for it. Do it. We'll do it all out of order.
All right. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining us for this episode.
Anything else you want to say as a personal goodbye, final joke, etc. can go here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Insert personal goodbyes. Thank you so much for coming to Chaos with Sam and Jacob.
Final joke.
It wasn't too painful.
I see. It's fine.
Final joke.
Figure.
Jacob?
I said it. Final joke.
Oh, good job.
Oh, fuck. I had a good joke. You never have that feeling? You ever have that thing where you think of a funny joke and then it just eludes you?
And you realize it's not funny, so you just not to say it?
No. When it's a really funny joke you heard, and then when all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm going to remember that. And then a moment comes up where you can say that funny joke and then it just eludes your memory forever.
No, never happens to me. Can't relate. I'm just funny all the time.
All right, what's the best thing about Switzerland?
What?
I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.
That's so stupid.
Literally the first joke I looked up on Google.
Did you just Google jokes right now? That's a bad one. That was the one you chose from the list? You should find a fairy tale joke. We're just derailing this whole outro. 2 men broke into a drugstore and stole all the Viagra. The police put out an alert to be on the lookout for 2 hardened criminals. God. Oh, no. Are you still looking?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to do the outro really fast and then we're just going to end this.
I don't know what you thought what else you thought I was doing. No.
I don't know.
Okay. I said that already.
No.
Okay. Be sure to ride along with us.
You can follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Shut up, Jacob. That's our Instagram, by the way.
Shut up, Jacob.
It'd be a great Instagram. Oh my God. Okay. I didn't even have anything to drink. I'm just
feeding off my energy.
Yeah, it's bad. You're a bad influence.
Okay, finish off. Come on.
Okay. If you're still with us listening to this, you can follow us if you want to see more of this. On TikTok, we are at Queering Things Pod, and on Twitter and Instagram, we're at queering_things. You can also chat with hosts and fellow listeners on our Discord server. Links to everything are in the show notes and on our website.
Be sure to ride along with us next week as the Impala gets stolen and Dean complains about wearing a suit, in which that doesn't make sense because they wore a suit in these episodes.
Yeah, but this time he's complaining about it.
They wear a suit every episode.
Yeah, but this one he's complaining about it. It's finally he's finally fed up with this.
Okay, can we have a hour-long discussion about that?
Yes, no.
That's in episode season 3, episode 6, Red Sky at Morning, through the theme of arrogance. All right. Thank you for coming along the ride, and wish you a peaceful road until we meet again. Boy.
Cut.
Done.
Good job.
Wow.
I think you're supposed to super cut when that happens, and then we're supposed to stop talking.
All right. Thank you all for coming along for the ride, and we wish you a peaceful road until we meet again. Cut.
Cut.
He'll just cut it there. It's fine.
See ya.
If not, we'll just again keep this going. And
yeah, there'll just be 10 different endings.
Thank you all for coming along for the ride.
We'll just keep it all in.
That's what I'm genuinely hoping will happen.
There's just an hour of after us just bantering.
Yeah. I mean, you're the one recording, so you could just stop recording at any moment, so.
Oh, right. That's true. I'm in charge, aren't I? Shit.
Yeah.
Responsibility.
So, host, by the way.
Right.
I would like to get the attention of the jury at the host's terrible job.
Okay, well, I'm still in charge, so.
Yeah, and you still haven't stopped the recording. So.
All right, okay. Goodbye, all. It's over.